Hey, how are y'all doing? I'm Ishani, and this summer I decided to get back into driving after the absolute hell I went through to get my license. I mean, for one thing, one of my in-person sessions was in Mount Airy, Maryland. Is anyone from there? No, you're not, because no one's from there. I mean, it's basically a mini New Zealand with more sheep than people, and just like a sea of white. And I'm not just talking about the sheep. So, I go up to my instructor, and for lack of better terms to describe him, he was very much a man. I'm talking white, middle-aged man sprinkled in with the slightest hints of racism. Everything I, as a short, brown teen girl, was terrified of. I mean, I really should have run with the first question he asked me was, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Boyd's, Maryland." He was like, "Cool. So where are you really from?" Yeah. I was really nervous, so my dad, before the session, gave me a little bit of fatherly advice. Lie about how many hours I had. His logic, if you go a little bit less than what you already have, which is like 30, he'll go easier on you. So I needed to say something between 20 and 25 hours. So I told my instructor I had 10 hours. I had to level the playing field somehow, so we were both terrified of each other. The Mount Airy MBA is on the side of this really busy intersection because everyone's just trying to get out of there. And my instructor tells me to do something absolutely terrifying. He tells me I need to make a left turn. Yeah, he was like, it's okay, I'll coach you through it. When I say go, you go. And then he said go. And I went. And then he gets super mad at me. He's like, go. And I'm like, I am going. I'm turning the wheel, the car's almost over in the lane. I mean, I can't go any faster than this. And then he leans over and makes a final teeniest tiny turn of the car so that it's in the lane. And he's like, whew, he just saved our lives, And he's like, yeah, you really need to work on your left turns. Which, I mean, first of all, who do you think you are? I was the one who made that left turn right there. Second of all, typical. A man takes the credit for the work a woman did after 2 seconds of just turning the wheel. Anyways, he takes me to an abandoned parking lot, makes me stop, and he has to do something really quick, very urgent. It just cannot wait. He starts playing the Sunday football game. So here I am in a car in the middle of Mount Airy in an abandoned parking lot with a guy who's yelling at me, "Fuck yeah, hell yeah!" And no, it is not because of my stellar parking skills. My next instructor was actually really nice, so nice I just had to take him home. Yeah, I almost kidnapped him, almost, emphasis on almost. So, I had a little bit of trauma from the last time I was taking left turns. So I managed to miss every single left turn and only drove straight or to the right. And yeah, I managed to make my way onto the highway and started driving myself back home. I really didn't want to be there, and I guess I forgot about the guy next to me, who was now pulling out his GPS trying to figure out a way back to the MBA, and I was like, no, don't worry, I got this. We're going home. Yeah. Anyways, the traffic was going in the opposite direction that we were going, so after making a wrong turn, hitting a curb, and taking the wrong exit, I somehow managed to get us home. Not my home, back to the MBA, sorry. I could take my test. I got the okay to take my test, so we were at the final line. And the test went pretty smoothly, surprisingly, up until the very last point, when I had to make a left turn back into the MBA. I really didn't want to take the lady next to me home, so I decided to change lanes super quick so that I could turn. I just needed to signal, check the mirror, other mirror, over the shoulder, and go. Bam, 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 bam. Except it was a little too much. Bam, 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 bam. And I may or may not have cut the guy next to me. So I see out of the corner of my eye the proctor's writing stuff down, and I'm like, oh no, I fucked up. So I wait for the final verdict, and this is word for word exactly what the proctor said. Technically, you passed, but you lost a lot of points, and I'm very iffy about giving you your license. Are you sure you really need it? Which is infinitely worse than being told you failed. I mean, have you heard anybody who got like an iffy on a driver's test? I'm the first one. So I'm here begging her, please, 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 I really need my license. I promise if you give it to me, you will never have to see me at the MBA again. So reluctantly, she gives me the license, and she never sees me at the MBA again because I don't touch the wheel for another 2 years. I will say I'm a much better driver than I was when I was 17. I am driving myself back home, so I'll figure out if I can still make left turns. This was my first stand-up, might be my last one after this drive back home.